Hey guys, we're back with this old Civil War soldier. We got this far on him this time, and we might do 3 videos on this one because I don't want to get in a real hurry. But let's just go ahead and get started with this guy, and I'm going to go in and start doing a little bit more rounding. We got to round this stomach and foot. Taper this in right here. And let's start rounding this back of these shoulders here. I'll have to redraw my lines in, but not a problem. And what I'm doing is just removing these bandsaw marks on this guy. Now I want to taper these shoulders in a little bit. Like that right there, and come in here and taper this one in. And put my stop cut right back up there though. And you see that all right, Peyton?
Yep.
All right. Now, what I've got to do now is take a V tool. Let me reach around here and get my V. And I've got to put a little bit of space right where I drew this line to get these feet going. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to narrow this legs up in here a little bit with a gouge. Let me get my gouge here. I went in there at first with a knife and I got an angle in there, and I don't really want that angle. I want a curve in there. Like that right there. And I'll shave away from these feet a little bit. Do it on the side here. Just thinking around. There, he's coming right along. Now, what we want to do, let's go in here and develop where this hairlock is going to be, right in here. Up to the nose. Now, you could do this with a knife, but I'm just kind of giving you an idea. Just speeding it up a little bit with tools. Then I'll make a stop cut right in here and start relieving that and making those locks of hair stand out like that right there. And we'll tuck that beard in right in here. And the way this guy's looking right now, we may just get in the shape of this guy on this video. And we'll use another one to go ahead and put in the hairline and all that, the detail part. Go in here. How's that looking, Peyton?
Good.
All right. I did want to say I'm going to be on. I've been doing Facebook, and I'm going to also start posting stuff on Instagram. So you can be looking for that. It's not really going to be projects like this. It'll just be pictures of my carvings and just general wood carvings things. Okay, now I'm going to start rounding these fronts of these feet right in here. Hey, you could go in with a V-tool on this if you wanted to, but I'll just take it off with a knife here. Right in there is where I'm rounding. And even on something this small, it takes a little while. I cleaned off the bandsaw marks on that. How we looking on time, Peyton?
Good, we got about 10 minutes.
Oh, all right, 10 minutes. Can you see that where I'm working down there like that?
Yep.
All right. Let's start rounding this belly a little bit. Yeah, he's coming right along where I want him to look. Let's take this arm a little bit more. And what I'm doing here is just taking these bandsaw marks off and actually putting some more shape in right here on his backside. Now let's look at here where we're at. Yeah, that's what I want it to look like. We can start right in here and start kind of tucking this arm right in here like that. And there his behind there. Do it on this side here. And get these bandsaw marks off. The old knife is chattering on this wood. Sometimes that just happens. Now let's make that beard stand out just a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to kind of draw back where these arms are, and I'm going to start developing the arms and the chest area. And to do that, I take a little gouge and I start scooping away and making the upper side of this arm here. Well, let me show you that there. Making this stand out just a little bit more. And while we're doing it, we can go in and round this belly a little bit more. Yeah, that's where I needed it to be. And we can take off some more. Now let's do the same on this side here. And you just go in and just kind of scoop like this and develop his chest and his belly area and his arm too. Let's see. Yeah, that's looking where I want it to be. Now, let's start the separation here in between the legs. So we need to get in there and at least start that. And turn it around. We'll do it on the back side. Now I take a number 11 on this. Let's see. There's one. That's a little number 11. I go in and I start scooping away. And he's gonna, his feet are together. So you're really just getting a little bit of daylight in between these legs. And you just kind of work it back and forth. While I'm in here, I'm going to separate these feet a little bit with this number 11. Alright. Because if you look, his feet are together on this one, and you just see the little daylight in between there. I think what I'll do off camera, I'll go ahead and just get this through. I don't want to bore you with this, but you get the idea of what I'm doing. Now, what I'd like to do is go in and start working this arm a little bit more. And put some actual V-cuts in there. And this is a number 10 millimeter V-tool, what we got here. And I'm just really coming together like that. Now we can go in with a small blade and kind of round this right in here. What are we doing on time, Peyton?
You got about 4 minutes.
Okay, and then I'm going to deepen this a little bit with my knife tip. But that's where that arm is starting to stand out. And we can kind of come in here and shave this up. Yeah, he's coming right along. Now let's do this over here. It's got to be a little bit wider right in there. And right now I'm just kind of carving all over just to see what I need. Because his hands are tucked in his pockets. Let's see, that's a little bit pointed there. Now I do want to make a separation here in the back if we're doing on time wise. Right back in here, I want to make some separations with the V and get that going. Then go across with my knife and I'm starting to flatten this thing right in here. Not a whole lot because he's wearing a little frock, little coat. Let's see here. That looking all right, Peyton? To you, all right. Well, let's see. I want to re-enhance this right in here with my V. And round this arm a little bit. Where we at on time? All right, we need to wrap it up, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do off camera, I am going to go in and do a little bit of work just to catch us up and lay in where this coat will be, get some daylight on here, round the shoes up a little bit, and then on the next video we could possibly start putting in this the nose detail and the hair, the beard and the back of the hair and that. But anyway, with that, I'm going to leave it with you until the next video. A happy carving to everyone, and we'll see you later. Bye.